So, guys, welcome. Episode 2.
Just two more, guys.
Just 2 more people in the industry. So, first of all...
No.
First of all...
No, why are you copying me? Let's get this out of the way. Why are you copying me?
I was in green first. Green's my colour.
Khaki's my colour. This is khaki.
No, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't
khaki.
do that.
It's not green, is it?
Green's my colour.
It's not green. It's khaki.
All right, cool. Anyway.
Khaki's my colour.
Don't ever show up in the same colour again. Flipping hell.
Just two more, guys.
Today is TJ's episode, so he gets to run it. He gets to...
I get to lead it.
Yeah, you get to lead. So if you don't like it, then that's on him. And then, yeah.
Well, the episode's already ruined because...
You're wearing the same colour.
No, come on, man. Come on.
So what's the topic of the day? Or what?
Righty.
What you got for us?
I think we go back to just basic gym stuff. And I want to start off the episode by talking about who is our gym influencers. Who do we pay attention to? Who's the face of the game, I think.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now, no debate, Sam Sulek.
You think he's killing the game?
100%.
I can't even argue with that. I think Sam Sulek is incredible.
100%.
Yeah.
The guy's killing it. The guy uploads every single day.
Yeah, big time.
He just vlogs whatever he does.
Yeah.
He drinks chocolate milk. Relatable. Everyone loves it. He eats like cookies, donuts. And the guy's an absolute tank.
He is an absolute tank too.
Like,
fair play to him.
He is absolutely killed. And the thing is, I spoke about Rich Piana before. That's exactly what Rich Piana would do. He'd upload a video pretty much every single day. Would just be really honest about what he does, his routine. You would get like a clip of him eating breakfast, and you get a clip of him like doing a bit of cardio. Then you get a clip of him like training. Then it'll be whatever he's doing for the day. It's exactly what Sam Sulek does, and Sam Sulek does it so well. So at the minute, right now, most relevant like influencer.
Yeah, well, you've got a couple, don't you? You have Sam Sulek. You have Matt Does Fitness, because I think he's still trending.
I think he went quiet. I know he's your homeboy. I know he's your homeboy. I know you love him. But
Matt Does Fitness, you are my homeboy, man. Yeah, I love your content for sure.
Yeah.
He's someone I can't relate to you because you are a powerlifter at the end of the day. I think he's a powerlifter, no?
That's what he started off as.
Yeah.
Powerlifting.
Yeah. And he's someone who else is ripped to shreds. To be fair.
Yeah, he has really good physique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else is in the game?
In the game? So, someone who's a bit quiet now, he's married, wife's pregnant, love their story.
Oh!
Who?
C-Bum.
No.
Whoa, really?
He hasn't gone quiet. He's still the
He's
guy.
still quite relevant. He's just won the Olympia, no?
Yeah.
He won it? He's just won the most recent one, didn't he?
Yeah. I'm not sure if we'll see him step on stage again. I'm not sure if it's been said. Honestly, as of right now, I can't remember if he said that.
I think Sean's giving out details that we don't know. You got C-Bum's contact.
I think it's quite well known. It's been speculated for a while. He's spoken about the struggles of being a bodybuilder, the prep, the drain of it. Now he's got a kid on the way. I don't think we'll see him step on stage again. I don't know if he said that. And I don't know if he's come out and said that, but I can't remember. But I don't know if we will see him step on stage.
C-Bum. I like his content. In terms of Instagram, if we're talking Instagram, C-Bum's got good Instagram.
He's a normal guy.
He actually is. You know, he's a normalized bodybuilder. He's a bodybuilder of now. If you want to compare anything to it.
Yeah. But anyway, who I was actually on about was Steve Cook.
Oh.
Yeah. OG of fitness. OG of fitness.
Well, no, I know Steve Cook as Men's Health. The page of Men's Health.
Yeah. That's who he was. He was like the Men's Health guy.
He's quieting down a lot, to be fair.
Yeah. So his wife is now pregnant.
Congrats. Not that you'll ever see the page.
It's nice. It's nice when you get to see, because I stopped watching him when it got a little bit quiet and when he opened his own gym and stuff, and I feel like he was just focused on life. Yeah. I've started watching him more recently now because he's more just Family Guy.
Yeah. Great show.
Yeah. And it's just like I really liked his story.
Do you know, if we're talking about who's gone quiet, and sorry to interrupt you, but if we're talking about who's gone quiet, and it's a shame about this, right? My man, James Smith, he's gone quiet. Do you not think that? I don't see him as much as I potentially would like to. And the content he's giving out is a lot based on him trying to get PTs to become part of his little brand that he's now doing as selling coaching.
The PT Academy. Yeah.
Go on, I know you've got something to say about this.
He hasn't gone quiet. He's just uploading different content.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I don't like the content.
So what it is? Okay, look, it's just the algorithm's not favouring you. Like the algorithm's just pushing different content to you. I think because like I'm seeing some of his content. I'm seeing his content,
and you're liking it.
It's very much what I'm posting. It's
I'll
very
very
similar to what I post.
What I like about his content, right, is that
I see what you mean by saying he's gone quiet because like he's kind of moved away. He's living his life. He's got his drink brand now that he's focused on. Yeah. He's very holistic. He does his Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He's more of like the calm lifestyle. He's not really trying to get out there. He's been there. He's done it.
Yeah, big time.
He can operate on his own levels now. He doesn't have to try and be relevant. He doesn't have to try and be something. So he's just chilling.
I love how we're just like name dropping all these like influencers.
Yeah, but we're talking. That's the topic of the day, isn't it?
Do you think they'll ever see this?
No.
Who knows, right? Who knows?
We'll see them.
Yeah, big time.
But like,
there's one person I think.
But who? Because like the original question was, who did you look up to? So who did you look up to growing up? It doesn't have to be a fitness influencer. It could just be a sporting individual.
Oh, if it's in terms of that, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? If it's in terms of that.
Yeah.
But in the gym world, Arnold, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
But did you actually look up to him, though?
I looked up to his physique when he was younger. His younger self before he started going into movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't like that. I know men that are grown-ass men that are physically obsessed with Arnold. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was never obsessed. I liked what he portrayed on his like old videos on like if you can find them on YouTube. His old videos are really like inspirational, I guess.
Okay, who did you follow though? Because obviously, like
Steve Cook was one. That's for sure. Steve Cook was one when I first started. James Smith originally was one as well.
Do you know what? I didn't even know James Smith until like without trying to sound like an idiot, like until he was relevant. So there's a lot of people I catch when they're around about the 20k follower mark, and I didn't hear about or I didn't really know about James Smith until he did make it. Yeah. I started watching some of his old content. It's actually funny.
He is funny.
There is a reason why he is where he is. He is funny, and it's just like I love doing that. I love watching.
Do you know what we love? I think why we relate to James Smith, it's the honest content.
Yeah, like the guy, he just does what he does.
Yeah.
I love going. So like if someone's like a big influencer or something, I love just scrolling back through their first few videos, just to see what they've done and what they were like, and it's so interesting. So like he's one that I've done it for, and it's like his content's funny.
Big time.
It's just honest, it's brutal, and that's why he was called the what was it, Gordon Ramsay of fitness.
Who the hell gave him that name?
That's when he went viral on because that's when I noticed him, is when he went viral on Good Morning Britain. So and then they introduced him as like. Yeah, anyways.
I don't know about that. I don't like that name.
So you looked up to Steve Cook, James Smith?
Yeah.
Got another one?
There is one more, but the name's not coming to my head at the moment.
All right, let me tell you mine.
Go on.
Rich Piana.
Yeah.
Lex Griffin.
Oh, huge.
Huge. First Gymshark athlete.
Ronnie. How did I forget Ronnie?
Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah,
you
buddy.
Didn't follow him.
Yeah, buddy.
Do you know what? This is the debate. Like, this is the same debate as like the Maradona, the Pele.
Yeah.
People who look up to them. You didn't see them.
Hey, man.
You have no idea.
It's true. It's true. I said Ronnie, but I didn't actually follow him.
This is the gym debate of football.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I can't even say that. I can't even like.
C-Bum is Cristiano Ronaldo. And
no.
Ronnie Coleman.
No.
Actually, Ronnie Coleman's a little bit more relevant. Like, if you go to Arnold, then he's kind of like the Maradona.
Pele,
whatever.
The man's the GOAT. The man is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Arnold is the GOAT. There's no, like... Ronnie...
I don't know. Do you know what? In recent times, I'm kind of stepping away from Arnold.
There's no words. Right. Arnold's the GOAT. Look, Arnold's the GOAT. Pele, right?
C-Bum.
Maradona I think Maradona's Ronnie.
Yeah.
I think Ronnie's Maradona.
Jay Cutler.
Or Ronnie's Messi with all these Ballon d'Ors. Do you not think? All of these Olympias.
Potentially.
C-Bum's Maradona, for sure. C-Bum's Maradona.
No, but he's more relevant, so he's Ronaldo. I'm just talking about like in terms of like timelines.
We'll figure
Anyways, let's move on. Rich Piana, Lex Griffin, and third one probably Steve Cook. Like really like this story.
Steve Cook was, I think it was our timeline. I think.
Yeah.
As we were growing up, Steve Cook was men's health. He was at his pinnacle stage at that point. I'm
trying to think. Like a lot of other people related to people like David Lade, Callum Murphy, stuff, people like that, but never really fell because I never got to know them on a personal level. They were so like influencer and 2D.
Yeah.
Whereas with the others, they were just a little bit more honest and open about who they were, what they done, how they operated. So that's why I always looked up to them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they're my influencers.
So we spoke about influencers in the game. Let's talk about people who are not so, or are essentially influencers, but are not the people you particularly should. I don't know.
Are you trying to speak about the topic that I think you want to speak about?
But beforehand, before we go to that
topic.
Cool. Before we go to that topic, I think we're missing out someone, aren't we?
Who?
Eddie. Do you want to say like Eddie? Where do you stand with Eddie?
Eddie Hall, yeah.
No,
Eddie Hall, yeah, absolutely fine.
Yeah, well.
Interesting enough, yeah, Eddie Hall. A lot of people would look up to Eddie Hall.
Yeah.
I know who you're on about, but
I'm not talking
Eddie
about
Hall. Eddie Hall, yeah.
Shout out to Eddie Hall, by the way. I love his content. He's got good content.
He's kid strong as well.
Yeah.
Half Bronson. I done like a little. I done like a watch along. I done a little watch along video.
Right. Anyway. Back to the topic.
Okay.
Abu.
Cool. Eddie Abu. He's saying.
Careful, because do you know what I mean?
No. Okay, cool. Look, because I was actually going to do a video about this. Eddie Abu is saying the right things.
Yeah.
And like, you can get all of your nutrients and your goodness from whole foods.
Okay.
The problem is he speaks to, because like this is what the general theme of PT is, and we spoke about sales before. Is like one person, one problem, you fix it. And that's all he's done. And that's why he's successful. He's picked one person, one problem, fixed it.
Yeah, huge. It's a good marketing strategy, isn't it?
He's got so big now that he's delivering information to people that it shouldn't be delivered to, which is fine. But it's just like, you need to be aware and you need to be smarter about what you're listening to. So his whole thing is... because look, I tracked it. So he done what he ate in a day, and I tracked it, and he's hitting all the right things. He's getting the protein, he's getting the fat. His macros are solid, like it's a 2000. He's getting all of the vitamins he needs.
Yeah.
He's not deficient in anything, as long as he has the cheese and the dairy. Obviously, I think he has something wrong with lactose, so there might be a calcium deficiency there, but. I've run through the numbers, and like his diet works.
Yeah, and it works. Especially it works for him. We have to forget that, and people shouldn't copy what he does because, again, what he does might not be
working for everyone.
So don't like watch his content and think I should copy what Eddie Abu does because it works for him.
Yeah.
But I saw one of his videos the other day, and it's on TikTok. It's trending. He is at the moment the heat of gym influencer, but I saw one of his videos and he was cooking 8 eggs, scrambled eggs, with salmon and feta, and he cooks the eggs halfway through. They're like still like medium raw, and then he chugs in the salmon and the feta. I'm like, man, the advice you're giving out is good, but you're not a chef, mate. You're not a chef.
That's it. He just gets it done.
He just gets it done. Man. It works for him.
What my problem is the misinformation he spread. So, but again, like, can people be trusted with the truth?
Whoa. That's a big one.
So, because it's true, isn't it? It's like, if you tell people that, for example, Diet Coke won't give you cancer, or like the evidence shows that you'd have to drink like thousands, then people will just continue the way they are. Like, It's a really, really hard industry, especially when you're giving out information that where is the balance?
Yeah, I hear that.
You can have chocolate, you can have like the things that are bad for you in consideration, and you know the science backs up that it's not going to kill you, but it doesn't mean it's good. So it is hard. Like, who do you give that information to? And I listened to one of his videos the other day, and he was just like, leave me alone. And do you know what? It really hit me. I was like, I listened to it, and he was like, it's just so true.
What did he say?
He was like, James Smith, like Lane Norton, don't care, leave me alone. I'm just doing what I'm doing. He's like, mind your own business. Yeah, and it's true. Like Lane Norton, really good scientist, will tell you everything you need to know. He's my top influencer, but he's not like fitness influencer. More just talks about like nutrition and stuff. 100% would give you all of the right information, everything that's like science based, everything that's to do with data. But he's doing what he's doing, and Eddie's doing what he's doing, and you attract your tribe.
Yeah, we spoke about this if you've listened to the podcast.
Yeah, if you listen to our audio, it's like you attract your tribe. So the algorithm picks up what you want to listen to.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's picking up Eddie Abu shows that you have some either like an agenda against him, or you're agreeing with what you're listening to. Yeah, so it's just like, and you know, the more time has gone on, the more I've kind of just accepted it. If you don't have carbs, you will look good because you won't hold as much water, your muscles won't look as full, and like that's why people are having an effect. But also just be careful about placebo. If someone tells you to take a pill that does absolutely nothing, but tells you that it's going to make you feel better,
that's
Lord
true.
and behold, you're going to feel
That's
better.
true.
So just be careful about how much you're like listening to, and how much it might actually have an impact on your health and that. But
big time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's a hard one to touch on. I'm changing my opinion on him as time goes on. Yeah,
really, fair enough.
What's your opinion? Have I changed your opinion saying what I said?
Not really. I feel I'm a quite a stubborn guy. I'll be honest. I'm like, my opinion. Usually, I won't really change. Look, the content he's doing, like, it's got some truth to it, and that is no one can argue with that, right? There is truth to what he's saying. But I think I don't like how extreme he is with what he does.
Yeah. My argument is that you have to be.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
you do. Yeah. But I don't like how he's just like there's a lot there. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And he makes it a big thing when it's not a big thing, and I can see how it's triggering to people who are watching him. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know. At the end of the day, he's another fitness influencer who's doing what he's doing in the game. He's been in the game. He trains hard. He actually did Mr. Olympia. Did you know that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he competed.
So at the end of the day, like, maybe you should listen to him because he's been at the highest stage. Like, he's been with Ronnie. Yeah. Did you know that?
I didn't know that he competed with.
Yeah, he competed in the same event as Ronnie. So, look, there's some truth to what he's saying, and again,
But this is what I said: one person, one problem, one solution. Exactly. He's now speaking to like his generation of like eating whole foods, whereas back in the day when he was training people, and I know people that he has trained, he used to be that PT, like the hardcore PT. Take your protein,
well, he's only to be fair, he's only 20 minutes down the road from us.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
So we could go down to his gym and train.
No, I don't know.
That says it all.
Just for that, just in case someone in the gym has seen what I said. But like,
you're that guy who's talking about Eddie, isn't it?
But it's just like, yeah, you're speaking to the times. Like, if he was doing YouTube back then he'd be a completely different person. So, yeah, whatever he says is relevant to him right now, and if it keeps him happy and healthy, and which it seems it does, fair play. But you're not a nutritionist.
Oh, you can't speak about Eddie like that. You can't speak about Eddie like that and then drop that massive bombshell at the end.
Yeah, but you're not. So the one thing that I learned, so for context, like I'm in university, I'm doing sport and exercise nutrition, I'm in my last year now. The one thing, so this is the difference between...
That's huge. How has he spoke so highly of Eddie? Just to drop that bombshell.
I'm just saying, like,
he's actually not a nutritionist.
Like, if you want to listen to him, do what you want.
Mate, that's like going to a club, speaking to a girl all night. Actually, you're actually quite ugly. like, come on, man. You can't just drop that in.
Like, so to give out nutritional advice, and first of all, to even write a diet plan for someone, you have to be a registered dietitian in the UK.
The man's a nurse.
The guy's yeah, exactly. The guy's a nurse, and like, speak about what you want. It's fine. I don't care. But you
go on, say it. Say it with your chest.
There is professional standards that if you want to speak about nutrition, you should be a registered nutritionist.
All right, I'm with you.
And he doesn't claim to be, which again is fine. But it's just like if you're, because not just him, there's other influencers as well that I think of that's probably worse. They're disregarding data.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
Eddie doesn't really do that. Eddie just does what he does, and he just says, eat your eggs, eat your meat, and whatever. There is other ones out there that disregard data. They say, I don't need papers to prove it. Actually, Eddie did do one video where he went, I don't need scientific papers to prove anything.
Do you know what? I can't speak much on Eddie because I haven't really seen his content in much detail compared to what you have. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I don't want to say all these things and then be like, actually,
the thing is, it rallies me up. It does wind me up, but I won't speak bad about it. Because you're just spreading misinformation. Like, you're not reading the data. You're not thinking about, like, what you're saying to people. And, you know, it could be damaging.
Yeah. Well, I think we spent a lot talking about fitness influencers, and then Eddie came along and, like, hey, Eddie's killing the game at the moment. He is. And
fair play.
He's doing something right. And, again, as I said, like, he's competing at the highest level, and we can't smack that because potentially we will never get that. And saying that, bodybuilding's not my thing anyway, so I don't think I'll ever get that to that point. Would you think you'll ever get to bodybuilding?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we can't really speak on it, but in terms of it, you know, Eddie's killing the game at the moment.
Just let people do what they do.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, if they're not being absolute see you next Tuesdays, because they're not.
For entertainment purposes, cool.
It's working.
You're not a nutritionist. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so moving on from Eddie Abu.
Yeah.
More importantly,
yeah.
there is one influencer.
Yeah, who's actually relevant to the story.
Yeah, so do you want to talk about
right
where you're coming from?
So this is
sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing.
Right, so the CEO of Gym Positivity, he calls himself, and right, it's a difficult one, isn't it? It's just he's got his own little tribe. And
right, there's two sides of the story. Yeah, you just need to say your side.
Yeah, there is two sides of the story. So I got added by Joey SWOLL, and it was a big thing.
Crazy.
It was crazy, blown out. It got way blown out of proportion to the point I was getting death threats. Yeah, I woke up with 3,000 messages on my DMs and crazy. I know you want to laugh.
It's funny now. But at the time, I was dead serious with you.
Yeah, at the time, it was a little bit scary. But essentially, what I did, and it got blown out of proportion because no one actually knew what it was actually meant to be. But let me tell the story. So I filmed a little recording of me working out in the gym, doing a back session, and recording myself doing a back session. And as I was recording my back session, two people walk in front of the camera. And I tagged it on Instagram, put it on Instagram, and I put, when you're trying to film, when you're trying to record your session, but two people walk in front. And as they walk in front, you can't see their faces at all. You can't see their faces. So as I'm like doing my set, as they walk past, I kind of shake my head. And how a guy with 3 million followers picked up on that video specifically is beyond me. I think someone sent it to him. That's the only way he would have seen that video. Mm. But yeah, he got a hold of the video, he screen recorded it, and then he like spoke over it. And he spoke over it saying like, who am I to record people in the gym and take the piss out of them? When there was no taking a piss out of them, because you can't see them. All I'm saying is when you're trying to record like a gym session and people walk in front of you, but it was taken out of context completely taken out of context. And yeah, I had the SWOLL army all after me the next morning, woke up with 3,000 messages to a whole bunch of hate.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of death threats as well, like
that was crazy.
Unnecessary. But what I will say
as well, no? A few racial comments, yeah, like on your like
that happens, man. Americans. Well, it was a bunch of Americans and a couple of black people, but Americans are like that. They will just be racist for the sake of being racist, so it doesn't really matter. But what I will say in terms of that is the points he had were actually quite valid. Everything he says, right? If you watch the video, you've watched the video, right?
I disagree with you on that.
The points he, like, if my video was in the people who walk in front of my video, he's got a valid point. If I was saying, oh, look at these plebs walking in front of my camera, I would completely agree with him. But the point is, I'm recording my own content, and it's for my followers. It's for people who know me. For people who know me to like, DJ's recording again, and people just walk in front. It was genuinely meant as...
From my point of view, because I seen that video.
Yeah.
And I seen it as, oh, you're just doing like a meme.
Because it was a meme.
They were everywhere.
It was a meme. Yeah,
like those types of videos were everywhere.
Yeah.
You were just trying to get views,
yeah,
like realistically. And you would just do it like you were just following the thing all the time. What bothered me so much about his video is how in he went on you. Screen recorded your profile, was saying, like, literally broke down your bio, was going through your video as well, because he spoke about another video you posted.
I don't think he did, actually.
No, he did. He said, he was like, oh, you could have just cut it out. Like you did.
Yeah.
Because you did cut that out and you posted it as just like an exercise video. And he was like, you could have just done that. Why did you have to do this? And it was like, he really went in on you. Like, I've seen Joey SWOLL's videos. They're funny, they're good. And like, it promotes, like, what he promotes is good. Huh?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Like, what he promotes, I get it. Like, there are people out there that are being horrible and like, you're trying to promote a good thing and you're trying to stop people from taking the piss out of people who don't know any better.
The thing is, what he's doing...
The problem is that you weren't doing that.
Yeah.
You would just... And I've seen other videos similar to yours where he's bashed innocent people and it's... Look at the impact that it's having.
If I was quite weak-minded, that could have been...
Bro, it finished you. Don't lie. Don't lie about it.
Yeah. If I was
that
quite
finished
weak-minded...
you. You still don't have comments on your Insta now.
I know, but I don't think I'll ever get back to that point of having comments on my Insta.
Look at that.
I know,
man.
But listen,
You're trying to downplay the impact that it's had.
No, but listen.
You don't have comments on your Insta. You barely upload anymore.
Hey, I'll do upload.
No, you don't.
I'm getting back in.
It's completely ruined you.
Whoa.
It has. Like, don't sugarcoat it.
Anyway. What I will say is, if I was quite weak-minded, that could have gone left.
Yeah, it could have gone a lot worse.
It could have gone a lot worse. If I was... Hey, man, if I was weak-minded, man, I could have just ended it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. For someone who's... If you're
in a PT business as well.
Yeah. But I'll put it like this, all right? I'll say it like this. Look, I'm quite strong-minded, and I was not quite fazed by it. I couldn't care less. The death threats was an exaggeration. The comments was an exaggeration. People telling me to apologise. What am I apologising for? Like a video that someone picked up on and, like... thought it was funny to like take a piss at me. No.
But in the same context, shouldn't people posting bad content or misinformation should also be apologising?
Hey man,
this is the social media game, isn't it?
I'm just trying to like. At the end of the day, it was he
I'm
picked
more
it
angry
up.
than you are.
Because I've come to terms with it. I've come to terms with the fact that it's gone now, and I was more worried about my job. I'll be honest with you. I came into work and I was panicking about my job. Like I was like, oh my God. And I have members coming up to me and members are like, have you seen what Joey SWOLL did? I was like, yes, I've seen what Joey SWOLL did. The 3,000 members in my DMs have seen like what Joey SWOLL's done. Like half of Americas have seen what Joey SWOLL's done.
I liked and saved the video.
So, one of the racist comments was from you. I'm joking, no. I'm joking. But no, I've just come to terms with it. But yeah, no, I will agree with you. It did impact me quite a bit. I didn't want to post for a little bit. I struggled with getting myself back into like the content side of it. I didn't want to post. I didn't want to be seen, and I was comfortable with that. But now that things are picking up, and to be fair, with your help as well, because like when Sean got into Nutfield, I don't know why I said it like that. When Sean got into the PT side of it, he kind of like inspired me, like you did.
Yeah.
To start posting again. So, man, it was a tough time. I won't lie. It was a tough 2 weeks. But I think I had a good support system. I kind of picked up myself at the end of the day. And thank you for all the people who like reached out and said, TJ, you're right. Because at the end of the day, I wasn't all right, but I did it. Do you know what I mean? I got through it.
And I think it's just for other people as well that have been in that scenario.
Joey SWOLL, you're a massive prick.
No, like, yeah,
Man,
it's just like,
look,
it has destroyed people's businesses.
yeah,
it has.
Like, I knew one girl.
It's one mistake.
I knew one girl who actually fought back a little bit. Went on TikTok and started like.
Oh yeah, I see. I think I know who you're about. Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. Got the phone. Went on TikTok, started saying like, "Who are you?" Blah 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 blah, and like she was British as well. Like it's only like he only seems to pick up British content, like British PTs.
Listen, Americans, you came for it.
Yeah. Know your
Remember
place.
where you're going. Yeah.
Know your place. But no.
Plus, also we have different banter. We have different styles of things. So, you know.
Look,
whatever,
what I don't like,
it is what it is.
And I'll wrap it up on this. What I don't like, don't call yourself a gym positivity guy when you do your gym positivity videos, your army now comes to where you've got the video from and attacks that person.
He doesn't realise the impact.
You don't realise what your fans are doing to other people.
Yeah.
So you really need to, like, I would say you really need to do a video on your fans, saying to your fans,
they need to do better.
You need to do better because you can't, whatever you do, if you're atting people, if you're saying like do better, cool, do better, but then tell your fans to do better because you can't have your fans then chasing after other people and like literally sending them death threats and stuff like that. I've still got all the screenshots.
Yeah, man.
I could read some of them out.
It's crazy.
Shall I read like a couple?
Go on then, do it.
Shall I read a couple?
Yeah, go on. Why not?
Why not?
Good.
So just so people see, like, some of them are quite funny.
For context, these are some of the so these were some of the
DMs I've got.
These were some of the DMs that TJ got after being called out by Joey SWOLL. Faggot, clown faces. You look like shit. First, at least you look like you lift, dumbass.
First of all, you can't even speak English.
Men's physique competitor.
Yeah.
You're Canadian.
Yeah.
Why are you talking? That's one of them. Which way do I go?
If you...
Oh, is it more? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, there's loads of them.
We've got a guy who looks like a Tic Tac saying, if I ever see your tripod in the gym, I'm going to kick it over and you're not going to do a thing about it. Okay.
For context, it's because I said when people walk in front of your tripod.
Yeah.
So to be fair, some of the comments were W tripod.
Wow. You got another guy here, fuck your tripod, bitch. No one cares about your shitty videos. Do better. You don't own the gym. You are the assistant manager. I don't
own the gym.
Stop acting entitled and stick to training. You're literally like a 4-year-old kid. So you shouldn't even be on Instagram. You got someone on a motorbike saying, when you got to silence all the comments on your post because Joey SWOLL roasted your ass, hating on others for stupid little shit. I got
6,000 comments, man. 6,000 comments. I had to delete them. I had to.
Hopefully you learn your lesson, be humble and don't act like you own the gym.
That's the thing half of them.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Joey SWOLL needs to speak to his fans and like, look, if you're gonna go crashing into their page, at least say something productive. Don't like send out death threats for the sake of sending out death threats. But I think that's pretty much it. I think that's everything we wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
This one's a lot, right? It's a massive paragraph.
Well, that one, I didn't think that was bad. That was like, that one's quite somewhat supportive. Basically just saying that you need to do an apology or whatnot, right?
But why do I need to apology?
Yeah, I know, it's tough, but you know, again, I said to you at the time, you could have used it to rebound. Like you could have used it to bounce back. And
it's one of them. I was just like, my videos at that point were getting 10K, like all of them were getting more than 10K views. So I was like, Jesus, the people who are seeing my videos are not people who...
Yeah, that you want. So you need to like reset the algorithm a little bit.
So I reset the algorithm and...
yeah, man. But you learnt your lesson?
It's a nice clickbait, I think.
You learnt your lesson?
Have I learnt my lesson? No. I'm still going to record with my tripod. W tripod.
That tripod is still in the gym. If anyone wants a plane ticket, just hit me up. I'll get you a plane ticket and you can come to the gym and kick his tripod over.
Oh, man. W tripod, eh?
Yeah. But, so, you've been through it all, man.
Hey, you've got to. Someone's got to speak...
someone's got to speak about it.
But it's nice to speak about it, and it's the first time I'm speaking about it, and this is my apology video. This is my sorry, like, whatever.
So influences in the game.
Influences in the game.
Rough little go over on that, but it's nice to see people come and go, and you know, yeah, some real goats out there. You got your Pelés and your Ronaldos, and it's nice to see people on their journeys and the way they grow up and kind of their stories. So it's had a massive impact on kind of us and where people gone, and then the not so nice influences as well.
And also fuck Joey Swell. I'm joking. He's gonna come. He's gonna come after me again.
He's gonna come back for you. Are you sure? Edit me out. I'm gonna cut this clip.
I'm joking. But don't come after my videos, please.
Yeah, no. Please.
No. Guys, that is another episode of Just 2 More.
Come on.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Leave your comments.
And again, like, it was stories about us. It was stories about who we see in the game and who is relevant in the game. And it's us being truly us, authentic in ourselves.
Yeah, leave your comments. What do you think about Adiabu? What do you think about Sam Sulek? What do you think about Seabum? Is he the GOAT?
What do you think
is he
about
the Cristiano Ronaldo? What do you think about Joey Swole? Have you been out about Joey Swole? Do you like his comments? Did you see what happened to TJ? Did you agree with it? Did you not? Get in the comments, get active. Like, we need to know about what you're saying and what you're thinking, what your thoughts and opinions are, so then we kind of know who our crowd is.
Yeah. Joey Swell's fans.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe, more importantly, and share it if you enjoyed it.
100%.
If you listen to us on Spotify, how many stars?
5.
5 stars.
Cinco estrellas.
Minimum. Nothing else. Don't even bother with one, because there's just no point, is there?
Oh, yeah, it's true.
But yeah.
Guys, over and out. Peace out. We'll see you next time.
See you in the next one.